Guys, coming back at you with part 2 of the 70th anniversario liveries for the Ferrari models coming out in 2017. Today we're going to be looking at models from 1954 to 1957, those liveries, and this is going to be numbers 11 to 20. So let's get into it. So starting off with number 11, this is called the Heartthrob. It's inspired by the 500 Mondial Pininfarina Spider. Absolutely gorgeous car, 1954, and yeah, check it out. Probably darker than that type of color. Huge 235 number on the side of the car with red leather interior, and the feature that really makes the livery stand out is where the windshield hits the end of the bonnet. There is a really thin white and red stripe that stretches from each shield to the next. Very cool spec. Not incredibly, not crazy, but it's pretty cool spec. I would take it. Coming in at number 12, this is the Ingrid. That's the name of it. Very weird. I don't understand it. This is inspired by the 375 mm Pininfarina Berlinetta 1954 still. Basic spec. I don't know what to say. Spend too much time on this one because it's just brown like that. I don't know. Next one. Coming in at number 13, this is the Patriarch. It's inspired by the 375 America 1954 also, and this is a very interesting spec. I've only seen one car in that color. This guy, he owns that color California. I think he just traded up for a Cali T and a nice blue and red leather interior, so that's out. But this one right here, forest green, it's got a nice white stripe, super red leather interior, still nothing too crazy, very basic spec livery. Yeah, what do you guys think about that one? Patriarch. Right, coming in at number 14, the Gran Turismo Perfection. I absolutely love this spec. It's inspired by the 250 GT Pininfarina Coupe, 1956. We're going up a couple years. Yeah, this spec is absolutely beautiful. But it's a Bicolore type situation because you have the all-white body, all-white leather interior, just beautiful. And then when it reaches up to the A-pillars and the roof, it goes into this teal green, which is a very, very interesting spec. I would actually love to see this one in person. It looks incredible on all models. Livery number 15, this is the Tour de France, the TDF. This is inspired by the 250 GT Berlinetta Scaglietti, and it's pretty cool color. See, it is a Miami blue white body, but when you get into the interior, you start to get little subtle hints. It's all black leather with white piping around the edges of the seats. Very cool. And then you have white accents all throughout the car. Very interesting. Livery number 17, Gunmetal Glory. This is inspired by the 250 GT Bono Coupe 1956. This spec is your new Batmobile, if you can say that. Stripes going across the whole body of the car. Absolutely incredible. And when you get into the interior, it's these incredibly dark red leather seats. This spec is absolutely killer. Just throw some all black rims onto that and you have your new Batmobile. This spec is one of my favorites personally. Right, livery number 18, the Fangio. What this is inspired by the 290 Mila Miglia 1956, and this is where we really start to get into some of those crazier liveries. That's where the spec really gets interesting. It's like a lipstick kind of on the Ferrari, this blue lipstick with a yellow outliner. Very interesting. I don't know who would be bold enough to get this spec. And also when you get into the interior, you get these two totally different colored seats. You get a black leather seat for the driver and you get a tan leather seat for the passenger seat. I've only seen this a few times in other low production special edition Ferraris where you have dual color seats. It's very interesting. There are a couple other specs on this list when you get into the higher numbers that also have this option. Oh, sorry for that. Yeah, this one is very interesting, one of the crazier ones, but I think we're going to have some more interesting ones as we get higher into the numbers and closer to modern era. Coming in at livery number 19, this is the Shaw, another basic spec, Bicolore type spec. This is inspired by the 410 Super America Pininfarina Coupe 1956, and yeah, check it out. Another Bicolore type spec with the all right, and once you get into the A-pillar and the roof and the back pillars, it's this dark wine red, and when you get into the interior you get that same contrasting wine red leather choice. So just another Bicolore type spec. And on our final livery of the day, number 20, the Redhead. This is inspired by the 250 Testarossa. Did I say Rosta? Roasted your ass, god. The 250 Testarossa 1957. This is an awesome spec. I really like it. As you can see from the original 250 Testarossa to the to the models that the livery is going to be on. Very similar, unlike maybe some of the other ones. So all red body, and it's got the centered stripe with 18 on the bonnet, and the driver's side huge circle 18. Tan leather seats on the interior, and once you get to like the front dash, you have subtle red accents like on certain panels and other stuff like that. This is one of my favorite specs, coming in at number 20. What do you guys think about it? So that's going to conclude episode number 2 of going through the 70th Ferrari anniversary custom liveries. What do you guys think so far? You can check out episode number 1 right here or right here. I always confuse which way to point for the card. But yeah, this is episode number 2. Expect episode number 3 in maybe 2 days or 3 days. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in the coming weeks, but yeah. Did you enjoy this? Drop a like, because they really matter now. Total engagement. Drop a comment.